Many of the world's best golfers are in San Diego for the Farmers Insurance Open.
You know, we had bad weather earlier the week, and that kind of messed up the course a little, but they fixed it. And then there's the new safety precautions that are in place, which means no fans. But Chris Groh gets to be there with his photographer live at Torrey Pines this morning. What's going on out there now, Chris?
Eric, Netta, yes, I am one of the lucky ones to actually be here right now. We're being safe. We're following all the protocols. We're staying 6 feet apart from other crews. And look, it is a beautiful day. I know earlier in the week the weather was crazy, but today is beautiful, so let's take advantage of that. And right now, joining me right now, Neil, I mean, just the fact that you guys are able to continue to have this tournament here, what does that mean to you?
Well, we're fortunate. You know, the PGA Tour only picks a few select cities to have a tournament like this. And the fact that San Diego gets to have one, and through these times, we get to plan accordingly and have the opportunity to showcase our city to the nation, to the world, really. We're fortunate. And so we're excited. It looks great out here. It really sets up well for what we want to do to put on a professional event. And again, to put San Diego out on the national scene.
And look, Marty, a lot of changes, but the Century Club has obviously been trying to do their best with hosting this tournament. How have the changes impacted how things are done?
I mean, they're dramatic. You've got to put safety first, and the safety goes beyond just the players, beyond just the caddies. You've got people out here with the networks and the broadcast teams you have to watch, and we still rely on a ton of volunteers. We normally have about 1,200. We're still close to 500. And you want to make sure those people are safe too. So at each step of the way, there's a change. Specific to the golf course, not having fans, the changes are dramatic as well. Just behind us, 18, this is typically a hole where this is our stadium. We've got tons of suites, bleachers, other things that are areas where the fans can watch and experience the event. To look through 18 and actually see the ocean, that's a dramatic change. It's a really different look for us, and it'll be a different look for the athletes who are used to playing it a certain way.
And I think one of the things that's interesting, though, is that you guys, and maybe it is a benefit, maybe not, that this is happening now in 2021 after we had an entire PGA Tour season that kind of rolled through the punches. Did you guys learn through some of the previous tournaments how those were organized, what they did right, what they did wrong?
Absolutely, yeah, and beyond just golf. Other sports that got started, other events that started, just general practices. We were fortunate last year to get our event in before everything started, so we had one at full capacity. We've had a lot of time to learn as these rules and key things about COVID keep evolving, and ideally, we've got a lot of time until next year's to continue to learn and set ourselves up for success. But yeah, there were a lot of practices that were put in place by the PGA Tour that we were able to incorporate in what we've done. They've evolved a little bit over time, just as our plan continues to evolve. But we were fortunate to at least have a blueprint that we could work with to set this event up.
All right, well, thank you so much, Marty. Marty Gorsuch, CEO of the Century Club. Thank you for joining us this morning. I know you've got a busy day, really a busy weekend ahead of you. Thank you so much for spending some time with us and just really detailing everything that this tournament means to San Diego.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you so much, Marty. Eric, Netta?